All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm just going to run us through a commentary and walkthrough video here. And this is the Runout drill system, second to last level. So it involves breaking, playing by 8-ball rules with one suit or the other. You do get ball in hand after the break. And then with the remaining balls after the 8-ball, you have to play them in rotation. So lowest numbered ball down to highest numbered ball. And the point of the drill is obviously to run out, and that expresses many different skills. That's just a good test of overall playing ability. So here, pretty good break. Even without ball in hand, I think you could manage this pretty well. But the idea is you want to utilize ball in hand to identify your problem balls and address them as soon as possible. And so looking over this, I liked the stripes better. And the reason for that is they don't require a lot of cue ball travel. So my intention here was to use ball in hand, address the most challenging ball on the table first, and then sort of work my way down. And the way I was seeing it here today is, let me get this 9-ball out of the way, and we'll float down, kind of pick those off. This is a little bit of a cluster, but they are very manageable, the way they're laid out. So right there, I'm basically just identifying my window for these shots, knowing that I can play into a window of position that will give me more than one option. Trying to not keep things unnecessarily complicated or play to too small of a window here. So playing 9, just kind of floating down. Now I have my choice. I do want to address the balls in the center, kind of closer to the spot. Pick that one off there. Again, trying to minimize cue ball travel, keep things very simple. And then here what I'm considering is the 12 to the 10. Just lined up on it right away. Not too much to think about here, just wanted to make sure that after I shoot the combo, I do leave the 12 laid up in the pocket, and that I can move after playing the 12. But looks like after playing that combination, I'm considering just picking off the 14 here, because then I don't have to worry about getting over to the other side. Checking my angle on the 11 after I come back up. So if I did play the 12, I guess that's where I would want to be on the 14 on the other side. Not sure I like that looking back on it now, though. Another aspect of this drill that I really like is the decision making, because I think at a certain point just the physical mechanics of the game should be pretty much well in hand. You should execute things pretty consistently. This is a little awkward here, just my backswing kind of pulled out. Did end up going for the 12. I think the consideration there is I get to play to this side of the 14 and the 11, and then I should have my choice. 15 backs me up a little bit, but again, the window is a little thinner on that 15. Probably was playing for the 14 there originally, but switched over to the 11. Played that nice and simple. Bounce off the rail, give me plenty of space. Can just pop this 14 in. Right there, I'm looking at my angle for the 15. And I know that after the 15, I'm going to want to come back up for the 8. And then after the 8, I do have to go down to the 1 ball in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. A little bit of a snip draw there, kind of a punchy stroke. Just wanted to flatten out my angle on the 15 a little bit. from here, what I'm seeing is I could either play into the 4 using that to stop myself, or try to float past the 4 and get up above the 8 down in the corner. Yeah, I think what I was checking there is if the cue ball comes off the 15 at a certain angle, does it make sense to use that as a blocker to stop myself? Decided to float above it. This camera angle does betray the shot a little bit. It kind of looks like I don't have a look at the 8, but I did end up floating up just high enough. Didn't have to do too much to execute that float. Had a good angle off the 8 to come back up for the 1. So that completes the run out on the stripes. And now we're playing rotation. The 1 to the 2 is a little touchy here, because the 2 is blocked by the 3. So basically what I'm having to consider is pulling back off the 1, off the rail, low left here, spins us up to the side rail. This is a feel shot right here. This is all about speed control. Trust your stroke, don't let up on that. I think I did let up a little bit. I could have afforded to come just a bit closer. So I got my angle, I played into the window. And with this angle, I'll be able to come back around for the 3. That's a little touchy there too. Didn't really want to run into the 3. Might have just punched it a little too much. So here I know I'm going to have to come back around for the 4. I'm looking at the 4 on the side from over there, knowing that after the 4, kind of floating back down to where I am right now, I can get under the 5. If I play above the 4, I can bounce back down off the upper short rail where I'm standing now and come back above the 5. But I have to spin around here. So cheating the pocket just a little bit there, I'm able to play around the 7, not making contact with the 7. I have a good angle off the 4 to come back down for the 5. The question here is, do you go below the 5 and play it down in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen? Or do you punch it back around to play it in the top right? And I decided to play up top. And this is fine here. You punch the cue ball off the rail a little bit. You can end up with an angle off the 6 to come back around for the 7. So really just bear down on this shot. Stay down, don't move your head. I jumped up just a little bit, but still pocketed it. Punched out nice. Do have a bit of an angle here. This one's still a little tricky. Side pocket's in play if you go low left on the cue ball. So what I'm looking at here is kind of a Z pattern. So if I do pop off the 6, left rail to the right rail to the left rail again. The other thought is to play it with kind of running English here, right hand, spinning it around 3, even 4 rails really, to come back up for the 7. And this one you really have to let your stroke out to make sure you get back around. That one, good follow through, good action. The spin didn't affect the 6 ball too much. Got us onto a nice angle for the 7 ball. Just make sure you finish this out. Thanks for checking out this walkthrough with commentary. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was helpful. just giving you kind of a peek at my process here. If you like this kind of content, make sure to let me know. Just making adjustments to the channel, making sure that I'm posting things that people like to watch and things that I enjoy making. And this was a bit of both. So yeah, thanks for being here. Drop a like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. Thanks, everybody.